Welcome to Business Notes. I'm your host, Diane Bogino. We're coming to you from one of our favorite sponsors, Scalini's Italian Restaurant on Cobb Parkway. Our guest today is David Greenberg, CSP. David is an award-winning presentation strategist, certified speaking professional, and the founder of Simply Speaking, Inc. Since 1988, he and his team have coached thousands of executives, sales professionals, and professional speakers from Savannah to Singapore to transform their presentations. David is the author of 7 books, including Simply Speaking, Forget Your Title, We're All in Sales, and Death by PowerPoint. David, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
It's a pleasure.
And David, you have won a lot of speaking competitions and awards as a speech coach. Have you always been a great presenter?
Not at all. In fact, the very first time I ever spoke to a group was back in the 6th grade, Mrs. Weir's 6th grade English class. I got up in front of my classmates, and I actually forgot my name. So, no. But anybody can be if you know how to do it.
What does a speech coach do exactly?
Well, a speech coach helps people, no matter where they are in their skill level, to get up in front of a group, or in this case a camera, and deliver a compelling presentation. Sometimes we write the speech, sometimes the client comes to us with the speech already written and needs help on the delivery or the structure, so we can look at any component so that they shine in the spotlight when they get up to speak.
David, why do you think so many people get so nervous when they have to speak before a group?
I call it the super speaker syndrome. It's kind of like Superman, where we feel like we have to deflect bullets. When we get up to speak in front of a group, for some reason, we feel like we have to be perfect. And we don't. Even in this interview, there's certainly pressure to do well, but you don't have to be perfect. And I think striving for perfection really sets us up for a fall. So instead of aiming for perfection, aim for connection. That's a nice rhyme, but it really holds a lot of water. Instead of perfection, aim for connection. You may even speak with half sentences occasionally, but that's what we do when we talk normally. It's just about getting your message across, not perfectly.
And what changes have you seen in the speaking profession or in delivering speeches in the past few years? Anything?
Oh yeah, sure. Well, in the last few years, technology has really changed the way we have to speak. Certainly, you've probably been to meetings where you see people with iPads, iPods, anything that starts with an I, Blackberries, and your audience is so distracted with these devices that you as a presenter really have to work even harder now to hold their attention. And then technology has also given us a nice luxury that we can present remotely, but you now have to, as a presenter, know how to do that, because if you're not in the same room with your audience, they're more tempted to start checking their email or pet their dog or look out the window, and you have to figure out how can you be compelling enough to compete with those items.
Do you really think that anyone can be a powerful speaker?
I really do. I just from my own experience, I started out not speaking well at all, and through really dedicating myself, I found a way that I can take my personality and get up in front of a group and have some fun. My suggestion to anyone is to figure out what your strengths are and really capitalize on those. And if you have weaknesses, as we all do, of course, in speaking, then get coaching. It doesn't have to be from me. Of course, I'd love to work with your organization and your clients. But beyond that, seek out a coach or even join Toastmasters. It's a great way to improve your skills. Virtually anybody can do this.
And listen, you have a free newsletter. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. It's called the Simply Speaking newsletter. It comes out once a month. Anybody can get it. All you need to do is go to our website, simplyspeakinginc.com, and in the top left-hand side, you'll see where you can put your name, your email address. I promise we don't share your information with anybody. We don't spam you. If you ever want to stop, just unsubscribe on the bottom of any newsletter, and it is free.
And what is the best way for people to get in touch with you?
The website is probably the best and easiest way. Again, simplyspeakinginc.com or simplyspeaking.com. They'll both take you there. And you can either submit a form on our website or just call the 800 number that's listed and just ask for me. I'll be happy to help you.
David, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Diane. Pleasure.
We've been talking with David Greenberg, CSP, author and presentation strategist. Thank you for joining us on Business Notes. I'm Diane Bogino, bringing you business ideas you can bank on.